None of our number are trained in the healing arts.
We may only be able to carry so many curatives with us at a time, but they can serve just as well.
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment. Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Oh, the monster's left something for us.
I expect this ore will suffice for the silver stone Miss Daphne requested. Let us deliver it to her now. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Twould seem we have aught we need to hand. Goblins approach!
I suppose I'll handle this.
You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold. Arisen! Have you been harmed?
It's my duty to find them. Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Much obliged, sir.
Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
The sun's light has grown dim.
How are we to get through this door? Pray, follow me.
Say, weren't we tasked with another errand that sent us somewhere near here?
Shall we head there now? 'Twould save us having to make the trip again.
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here?
Perhaps once we've concluded this bit of business, we might allow ourselves a moment's rest.
'Tis as you say.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Here we are.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you fared any better? Oh, just look how it shines. Thank you ever so much. Say, aren't you curious who I want to meet? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father, not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. I want to tell them how grateful. Oh, it's so shiny.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
'Tis as you say.
Yes, sir. Have you procured what I asked? Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Ah, but only if you've the time and inclination, of course. As servants of the gracious, yet, at times, perhaps you will recall the parents who were an unfortunate pair. They've suffered no by chance. He was examined by a roaming man, claiming to be a doctor. So, he was put into up.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Here he is. This young man is Lubomir. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him. But he has yet to be perfectly honest. I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor's judgment. After all, there is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out, but I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. Come, come. We've medicine to prepare. We've enough—
Psst! You there. Help me. Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but it started with a slight fever, and now I can see that empty bed. An old man was lying in it till just a few days past. He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough to leave anon. Mayhap I'm just imagining things. Something isn't right about this place. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about the gracious hand?
It is my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important person, perchance?
Aye.
My days are...
Might you be a friend of Lubomir's? There has been talk of sending him down to the basement. That is, the basement sick room. None of the other sisters are permitted entry, including myself. Teles. She gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind. Which is to be expected. And yet...
You want something?
Wickedness has no hold upon a tranquil mind.
So, a none save the abbess can enter? If the gracious hand has a secret, 'tis that you've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go further? You've my thanks. Of course, all the better should you find evidence fit to see. I've already reported my suspicions to the Sentinels, and we've arranged a signal. So I beg you, sir, find the...
To get to the bottom of what is happening at the Gracious Hand, we shall have to acquire evidence of any misdeeds.
'Tis as you say.
Beg pardon, sir. The patients in this room must not be disturbed.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Medicine? Now!
Mayhap 'twould serve us well to track down the former patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
'Tis no great shock to me.
Shall we present the evidence we have gathered to Sir Lubomir? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
You're back! Pray, tell me, have you... These look like... Johann and Bruno. I recall them being especially meek to the abbess. At any rate, they may know aught of you. You're back! Pray, tell me, have what? I don't like this. Do you think... Mayhap you could show it to the... Pray, sir, do what you can. I must...
Methinks we would do well to bring this medicine to Sir Ratcliffe. The doctor over in the rest town.
'Tis as you say.
Lady Eleanor's a... I wavered. Tween life can't say as I missed that basement, mind. 'Tis an eerie place. I suppose 'tis only to be expected, given the state.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some.
Elena, a fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care once myself. You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. In the end, I survived, but methinks... And once, I saw her. She handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up. You'd think 'twere medicine. They were whispering. But I did hear one of them say, oh, where'd they meet? 'Twas in the square, in the eastern part of the common quarter.
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
So tired. I'd kip just about anywhere.
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord Phasus is like to be in your debt. Nicely done.
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith.
Ha! You're a fearsome...
Enough. I gave you yours. Now...
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the...
Glad we understand each other.
Aye, be seeing you.
This is not the first we've heard of Lord Phasus. What could his aim be, I wonder?
I spend my days in quiet reflection.
Say, if I were you, I'd pay a visit to the jail. The place is full of...
And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
What shall I do today? I only polished it this morning.
This... Ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Won't find any turncoats. I'll gut it myself.
This ox cart, I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Tomorrow will be no different. Aye? In need of a doctor, are you? What's this you're giving me? Oh, I see. You want me... Interesting. Well, yes, naturally I'll need a bit of time with it.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Just about anywhere. Trade very
Oh, stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
Well, hello. Oh, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border. Where quarrels occur every hour. Do come again?
It takes two to make a sale, and this cellar had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
I've not trained for this.
Time to head to market, methinks. Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
I'll take someone else.
Damn near enough of wastrels and coons.
I'm not risking my life for a pittance.
I must ask, where did you acquire? To be plain, 'tis more... It has the potential... Worse still, it has addictive properties that are... I say patient, but I should hope...
sorrow will be no different.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
Need anything? My feet always take me here.
Suppose I better get to work.
Time to be. This ox cart will not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
It is a view that begs to be painted.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
One of us has been drenched.
Apologies.
That's it!
Do stop and unawares of every
Wait to see what the day holds.
Is there aught you... You got a hankering for...
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
This ladder can take us to New... I'm a tad preoccupied just now, if you can't...
Here to ask all of me.
That's acting up today.
My feet always
I'm in fine fettle today.
I'm surrounded by winches on all sides.
A lonely place. Not without its charms. Where?
I'm going to go exploring.
What's your business?
They're a useful ingredient.
Is there aught I can help you with? Oh, if you're looking for Luke, he's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid. Not even family. No need to worry, though. The abbess is tending.
This is a place of prayer.
The patients in this room must not be disturbed. The patients in this room...
I need it.
The patients in this room are...
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Bugger off if you want to see the morrow.
Chaos in the world.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
I find such solace in prayer.
What should I do? What should I do?
Maybe I'll keep right here. None of us is guaranteed tomorrow.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
I need not strive to know.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Dead on my feet. Maybe I'll keep right here.
What should I do?
Anything to be done here. Guzzle sweetmeats and ale.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
I need not strive to know the answer.
Mayhap my faith is being tested.
What should I do?
I'm going to go exploring.
Nice, juicy beast.
I don't know what to do.
I must strive for a higher understanding.
What are you doing? Unhand me this instant.
Many thanks for your assistance in this matter. Elena is being questioned as we speak. Suffice to say, your testimony, combined with the evidence you've procured, have Pray have this, sir. 'Tis your reward for aiding us in our duty to...
Would that... All my days were so tranquil. Always patrolling does a number on my shoulders. Days like this make me as quiet as a bird hereabout.
You shan't be allowed to attend the masquerade in that garb, sir.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull, God Alice. At least here I can listen to music. I don't know.
The Arisen has always been the mainstay of Vermin. Only they are capable of repelling the dragon and guiding us to the right of
I will release you, should you pay an... Very well.
Feels eerie with no one about.
Those new recruits can barely digest.
Now then. Here's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for? First impressions count for much. If you like, I can recommend you a new hat. Much obliged, sir.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
After you, Arisen.
Huzzah! We must inform Captain Brant at once.
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Well met, son.
New day is a chance to turn a profit. Tranquil places such as this are real treasures.
Welcome to the Star Tropic. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to... Come back any time. Welcome to... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. Mayhap it would be prudent to visit man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. There is much we ought to tend to. Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to... Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? I have been pursuing all of the channels available to me. Would Your Majesty be willing to venture to Vermont's eastern... Is there aught else you would speak of? I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent from the pains he took to remain on. That alone is reason. The Regent Kin, he bids you to use this opportunity. I shall ensure that the door to the... There is much we ought to tend to. Ah, yes. When he learnt of Your Majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movements. As to how he learned Your Majesty's location with such ease, I shall be sure to inform you when I do. Pray.
So the agent was of Batal after all. It is rather eerie that someone should be sent across the border to spy on you. Shall we pay Miss Daphne another visit? I find myself wondering how the young lass fares. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
We have arrived.
What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Do you know the river close by the church? That's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy water. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore.
Now we seek gold ore. Though 'tis sold in shops, mining some ourselves might prove the better choice.
Tis no great shock to me.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table. There's ought to be said for peace. We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this, eventually.
Feels eerie with no one about.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Could you come over here?
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
Good. We're here. Mayhap you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attend a palace masquerade. Onward to Vernworth Castle. Though I cannot enter the palace myself, I will at least escort you to the entrance.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Ingredients are... plentiful hereabouts.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
Such peace.
Have no fear, Master.
You... follow me! 'Tis best you move along. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere. There are times when no one's standing watch there at all.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent.
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring.
My lord.
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this now, if Wilhelmina calls.
Surely none more important than this.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed.
I shall suffer none to disturb this peace.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace.
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, it is you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my... Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you. And... off you go now.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Those new recruits can barely lift their swords.
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty at present.
I do so enjoy these nights of gaiety.
These festivities are part and parcel of our station.
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
As I hear it, it turned from the high road only to vanish. 'Twas carrying some
Another
few
fancy
dozen
party,
pawns.
hope. Now, we who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould
It would seem our sovereign has recovered enough.
You were posted in front of the passage
Word
yesterday,
reached my
right?
ear that he would be attending, though I've
Next
yet to
time,
spy
don't
him.
leave aught in front of the door. I had
No
a hell
doubt
of a time
it's
reaching
first
the damn thing open.
Beg your
No
pardon?
mayhap.
I'll be
Wishes
mindful
not
of
to
that
show
from
his
now on.
face for aught. Burned as it doubtless
Still,
is.
no doubt
He's
there
only
are
just
others who've
recovered
no
from his
idea that's
glorious
even a
defeat
door.
of that dragon.
Mayhaps someone should put up a sign, eh?
Could you please?
Twouldn't do.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batal. Apparently, even privately owned items will come to be curtailed soon.
No time to talk, I'm afraid. I'm a busy man.
I'd kick just about anyone.
The sky always puts me in a contemplative mood.
Always the same dismal affair, if you ask.
I hope the sovereign shall be well enough to dance anon.
Have you business in Batal? Then you, good sir, will require.
Hold a moment, sir.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
Is this fast truly to the sovereign's taste?
Such quietude is a blessing.
Pray, leave me be, sir.
I'm a tad preoccupied just now.
Whatever am I to do?
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? in the nobles' playground. Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery when you're safe. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Nice and quiet today.
Master, pray let me know beforehand if we are to meet somewhere different.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neck. Let me see. It reads, "Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be a meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that though the political situation is stable at present, I fear such a partnership would, at any rate, to seem our search as I will investigate these matters as best I can. Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot, can we begin to, and ere it slips my mind, pray.
Queen Regent Disa appears...
As a reward for your majesty, you will of course require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your majesty return once you've procured such attire. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis even were he to be removed. But if there's aught that compels my attention, he seems a man of import. Pray, allow me to investigate.
Regent... Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow.
There is much we ought to tend to. Aught shall change once we... If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so. Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, he refuses to obey me. There's a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power as arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the god's way. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, allow me to speak to the agent we captured some days past.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner...
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are... I have been pursuing all of the channels available to me. But I am afraid I have... Would your majesty be... Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the city.
Fancy a candle? Fine wares.
This is a place to forget one's troubles.
Drawing plenty of customers here.
Uh-huh. There's something written here.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Might not one of the bandits in Vernworth's jail know of the methods employed by thieves and their ilk? Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
I suppose 'tis so.
Have you business with the guild, sir? Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance? Do come again.
Welcome.
Take it easy today.
Just as it should be.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
Ah, how I've longed to embrace my bedroll.
When I return from afar,
our adventure continues.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
know if Porto's arrived.
I can't wait to see what the day holds. I don't mind crowds, but the noise grates on me.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Can't make a living if I get myself injured.
Got to press on. You don't slow it down until you met his peaks.
Is there anything to do round here?
Tidy. What else needs doing?
Nod off where I stand.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
After you, Arisen. Are you in the market for something in particular? Do come again.
No.
Purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.